You serious?
This is How to Kill an Hour. I'm Marcus Bronzy.
And I'm Funk Butcher.
Plenty of ways to kill some time out there. Right now, you're killing some time with us. We've done a lot of apps on the show. Done some days out. We've done a lot of tech-related things.
Yeah.
But we've taken it back a notch to a classic vibe on this episode. We've been given a card game to play. It's called Fuck the Game. Fuck the Game.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? It sounds simple, but when I explain it to you, but this it's a card based around the psychological phenomenon, the Stroop effect.
Yeah.
Have you ever done one of those little games online where it says, we're going to show you a color of a screen and then a word, and whatever the word says, ignore what the word says, say the color of the screen, and like screen, you see like a red screen and like yellow writing, and the word says, but the yellow text is like says the word red or whatever. Confuses you. Confuses you.
Hence the title, because it is a sensory mindfuck.
It's a sensory mind fuck. So before I explain what the game's like, this is what it sounds like when we're playing it.
Green.
Green.
Red.
Cunt.
Green. Say shit.
Oh, shit. There you go. So it's very frustrating. So it's a game where you have to throw, basically we played the very simple version of the game because there's other ways of playing it. You have to throw down cards which have words written on them, and like I mentioned, if it's a card that has a red background and the word written on it is blue, you have to say the color of the card's background. And so on. It gets more complex. Like you'll sometimes get a red card with yellow writing, but you have to say the color of the text. And there's also swear words in there as well, like cock, cunt, fuck, whatever. But with the arsehole, pussy. That's how I say pussy. And if you get the fuck card, you have to then say a different color and it's, mate, for such a simple game. One, how long did it take to explain? Like 2 seconds. Two, apparently it's meant to like train your brain at the same time.
I can believe that.
Yeah. Do you feel smarter after playing it?
Yeah, definitely.
I struggled.
I feel like I should leave right now and go to Mensa and sign myself up for it.
What, and just like what? Just sign up?
Yeah, just sign up and say, look, I've got a high score at this fuck game, so I believe I'm in the upper percentile of genius.
I can't lie though. Bill did all right at the start of the game. Yeah, Bill was whooping our asses. Yeah, but pressure got to him. He was down to his last card.
Bill got too cocky.
He got too cocky. He got too cocky. And then all of a sudden,
and then he turned into an arsehole.
Yeah. And then he was in a mountain of cards. But I like it, man.
And then he let it slip through his fingers like a pussy.
Exactly. So yeah, that's Fuck the Game. Players take it in turns to flip over a card and shout what they see. Depending what your card says on it, it might be a background color, text color, or a swear word. You got to say and keep playing until someone fucks up and is forced to pick up the cards. And the winner is the first to get rid of their cards. Now, there's loads of complex rules where if you point at someone and say cunt, they got to pick up all these cards as well. But I like the basic version of the game, man.
Yeah.
But people say this is a fun game for playing while you have a few drinks. I might be worried because the more I have a drink, the more I'm gonna like loosen up and not get it right.
Yeah, and start calling swear words that aren't even on the pack.
You smut juice cunt face. Hey, that's not in there. So yeah, that's Fuck the Game. Now, Funk, we have mentioned many a times that on the show that Netflix is big. It's big. Very big. We've talked about how it's got studio size profits and capacity to take over Hollywood. I feel like at this moment in time, mid 2017-ish, early mid 2017, Hollywood's on the ropes. Netflix is throwing the punches, yeah? Now,
it's got a lot of potential.
Yeah. Now, on BBC News, we found out that Netflix has grown a little bit slower than expected in the first 3 months of 2017. Apparently, the firm only added 4.95 million new subscribers only.
Is that worldwide?
Yeah, in that quarter. Fewer than 5.2 million that it had forecast, so a little bit less than it had forecast. So in the US, the firm added a third fewer members than in the same period a year ago, while overseas members fell by 22%. Now, Netflix have blamed this the shifting partly on some of its popular shows to the second quarter of the year. So they've shifted some of its bigger shows, like Stranger Things hasn't dropped yet too, they're saying. And they're also saying that House of Cards, which at this moment in time, we're in April 2017, is about to drop in May. They said it debuted in the first quarter of this year because it's being pushed to the second. That's the main reason their growth has been less. Now, they still expect to hit 8.15 million new subscribers in total for the first half of this year, just below the 8.5 mil they added in the first half of last year. Now, can they keep adding subscribers?
I mean, in the general theme of How to Kill an Hour, we're always offering business advice, and it basically doubles up as consultancy of ways in which companies can improve and basically become more efficient in the marketplace. For this nugget, though, I would like some sort of payment because I believe I've cracked it. I know why Netflix haven't made the projected rise.
Okay. We're on the online banking. We're just waiting for it to drop in now.
Okay. So I'm just checking my bank account now.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, the money's gone in.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. The reason, Netflix, why you haven't made the projected rise, the quarterly rise in users, is because of two words. Iron Fist. That program is why you haven't made the annual quarterly rise. That pile of shit, yeah. If you remove that from your catalog, yeah, you will see an exponential rise in users. But as long as it sits there on your now trending page, on your just added page, yeah, you won't have the users.
Don't force that show upon us.
Yeah.
Don't be trying to say you've watched Luke Cage, so you will like Iron Fist. No, I won't. Because if you know that I like something like Luke Cage and Daredevil, you will know that Iron Fist is nothing like said programs.
Iron Fist, man. I can't believe it.
Weak. Even the fighting scenes just getting upsetting, bruv. You know what? Weak. And I noticed that Netflix have also changed. Before you could rate a show and see how other people had rated it, so out of 5 stars. Now it tells you the percentage it like sort of matches you.
Yeah.
Don't be telling me that Iron Fist is more than 40% max for me.
You tried to give me 97%
for that, did it?
Taking a piss.
Oh man. So you think, Funk? So as part of your consultation, you'd walk in the boardroom, find who commissions Iron Fist.
Yeah.
After you've slapped them,
I'll give them the Iron Fist.
Give them the Iron Fist.
Yeah.
So right now we've removed the problem.
Yeah.
Okay, we cut out the problem.
Yeah.
Now what do we do to fill the gap?
We need to stop playing around, man. We give the consumer what they want. We give them more Better Call Saul. We give them more House of Cards.
Right.
We give them and more Archer. We give them the big hits that what people are calling for.
Right.
These are the heavy hitters. Now it's funny because the CEO of Netflix, they cited that the fall was attributable to them pushing back House of Cards season 4 to the back end of the year. And that seems to me like, I mean, House of Cards was a popular series. I don't believe that people are really signing up just based on one series and one series alone. And I mean, there's other great titles in there, some really great films and some original titles also. So just to say that on that basis alone that they've experienced a slump, then you would have to expect that similar platforms, whether it be Sky and Atlantic, would experience a similar slump in subscribers when dates for Game of Thrones gets pushed back, and equally huge titles, but we've never heard anything of the sort. So for me, it could be hiding a bigger problem, and the bigger problem it could be hiding is that maybe Netflix has hit its summit, has hit its peak in user base.
That's where I was gonna go. Is it Occam's razor that says it's the most simple explanation? It is Occam's razor, isn't it? It's the most. He says it's the most simple explanation. It's a problem-solving philosophy that say there's two explanations for an occurrence. The most simple explanation is the most likely. So my simple mind is on par with the idea that maybe Netflix, everyone that is subscribed that is going to subscribe. Maybe there's less, or am I wrong? Or are there just so many new people that are 18 years old and haven't got their Netflix account and have got a fresh credit card, shiny, that need to open an account?
I think Netflix are being a bit presumptuous in terms of their potential user base. I think Netflix, they actually believe that there's 8 billion people on the face of the planet, so potentially we could have 8 billion users, either, irrespective of the fact they have TVs or not, we potentially could have 8 billion people on Netflix. And again, you're ignoring things like, the fact that people have TVs, the fact of language barriers, and loads of other kind of different variables that would prevent everyone around the world kind of sign up to Netflix. So I guess it's an oversimplification on Netflix part that they believe that they could have everyone literally with eyeballs in their head subscribing.
Yeah.
I know, eyeballs in their head and credit cards.
And credit card details. Card details. Signed up. Also, do they count users? Like, what if you've got an account where 4 people can access it? Do you know what I mean? Like, if you've got a normal account, you've got 2 people can access it. Like, do they count that as one person, or are they just talking about the people that hold accounts?
Yeah.
Because then if you like times the amount of people that they've got, like say they had 100 million people signed up to Netflix.
Yeah.
That was actually 200 million people that watch it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyway, how presumptuous of them. So Funk's fix is Iron Fist out.
Iron Fist out.
And more of the programming we love in.
Yeah.
So maybe go to FX and say, listen, bring Archer to Netflix.
Yeah.
Get me? If you don't want your record producer, you don't want your CEO standing in the back of your videos rubbing their hands, come to us.
The one thing I picked up also from that piece is that the Netflix CEO was enviable of YouTube's streaming hours.
Yeah.
And which is interesting, but obviously again that doesn't take into account that a lot of people use YouTube for their own personal playlists and they're listening to more music than actually watching the content. Aside from the fact you've obviously got the huge vlogging characters on there kind of commanding a lot of the monetization and the numbers on that aspect, but a lot of people are putting their favorite tracks on there and having it on loop. They're using it like a Spotify account.
Yeah.
So someone's asked, could that mean that Netflix ventures into music?
Well, if Apple can venture into movies, as we've said a few times on the show, why couldn't Netflix? They got the money, they can cut a check.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I think that's the cross-pollination of audiences.
Netflix music.
Yeah.
They just need to get the player right.
Nettunes.
Nettunes. Hey. So anyway, Funk, I like to think of you as a creative troller.
Yep.
Sometimes. When I say sometimes, all the time. So you like when people use the internet to have a little bit of a giggle, yeah? And sometimes people always find a way to mess around with things. And this time, Burger King got punked. So in the US, there's a 15-second Burger King advert that included a BK employee going, "Okay, Google, what's a Whopper burger?" And then, it'd be like, "Oh, well, a Whopper burger is a from Burger King. It has this much and it can be found and originated in," that sort of stuff with Google or Siri or Alexa.
Okay.
So people, they set it up as their own hack so that if it went off in somebody's house who has got a smart home with Google will start talking along with it as well. And you got me, BK. Started telling everyone, but obviously they didn't have the last laugh because
what happened?
Siri and Google and Alexa can all access Wikipedia and sometimes do access Wikipedia for their information. So somebody went onto Wikipedia, or the public went on it and called it the worst hamburger ever. Somebody else added cyanide into the listed ingredients that are in it as well.
My word.
So you'd be like, hey Google, what's in a Whopper burger? It'd be like, a Whopper burger consists of 4 parts cyanide, 7 parts baby shit, and that sort of stuff. So I like it that the fact that these big companies are starting to open up to the idea that we do Google things a lot. We do use Siri a lot. We do stuff like this. But I don't know how you feel about them trying to use this as a marketing ploy. Do you think it was good that the public sort of got them back straight away? Because they had to quickly scrap or they had to quickly get on the Wikipedia pages and sort that out. I
think that's the whole problem with AI. It lacks common sense. it can't detect that it's being punked.
Yeah.
And it can obviously backfire. So I guess in the terms of marketing, you don't have to worry about computers stealing your jobs because
yeah, there's just something weird about the way us humans think, innit?
Yeah.
Like really, because a computer would be interested if it was like a Whopper, the most efficient way to consume sustenance for yourself. Do you get me? But we're like, we tend to be won over by little sexy things like looking at flames slap our burger in the adverts and stuff like that. I mean,
I'm just interested in the damage that this has done to Burger King's image.
This is the main thing. This is why I wanted to touch on it. Do you think it's actually damaged Burger King, or do you think it's a situation where stuff like this, any news is good news still? Because right now I'm a bit hungry. I think I'd have a Whopper. If I could choose anything to eat right now, it'd probably be a Whopper.
Well, not if you're Pepsi or United Airlines. So I guess it can be quite costly just to come exactly.
Yeah.
In the grand scheme of things, if you can occupy the same headline space that is currently being occupied by Russia, Syria, North Korea, and Brexit, I think you're kind of doing something wrong. You don't really want to be occupying the same headline space as those kind of heavy hitters in terms of news. So.
Or maybe you do want to be the go-to burger if there's a nuclear holocaust.
The zombie burger.
Yeah. You know, our burgers are nuclear friendly. Oh no, they're nuclear proof. No? Okay, maybe not.
The beef can withstand a nuclear blast.
That's what you want. Yeah, you know, our beef has been so processed that it cannot, no fallout can get into it. You are cool. Come to our restaurants, 14 floors underground. That's the new sort of marketing that you want. I don't know, but yeah, that's it. That's BK getting punked.
Yeah, it kind of reminds me of what Samsung did. I mean, I was so shocked when I saw the Samsung adverts for the new phones, and I was like, who are you trying to kid? And they showed this phone going under rigorous testing. It was being bent and water dropped in it.
It was almost as if they were saying, this battery doesn't explode.
I was like, okay.
It's like, nah, you ain't gonna get me like that, son.
Which kind of made me like even more confused, because if you are testing your products to that degree, are they still exploding?
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, that was it. BK getting punked a little bit.
Have it your way at BK.
Was that their old advert?
Yeah.
What's your favourite Burger King? I like a Burger King, you know.
Yeah.
Do you have a favourite Burger King?
I think it was the one when what's it? When Mary J. Blige was singing for them.
What? There was a Mary J. Blige.
Mary J. Blige famously sang. I think it was for a Burger King advert. I'm not sure.
We have to find it. Oh my gosh, she had an advert. This is it. No way.
Exciting things are happening at Burger King.
Welcome to Burger King.
Oh, what's in those new chicken snack wraps?
What's in the new chicken
What's in
snack?
the new chicken wraps?
Get ready for this.
Mary?
Crispy chicken, fresh lettuce, 3 cheeses, fresh rice and wrapped up in
This is one of the low points of Mary J. Blige's career.
Crispy chicken, wrapped up in
Hey.
Snack wraps. Come and get it at Burger King.
Double tortilla. One more. So, I don't know. I think that we got to end the show on this. It's really a way to kill some time out of here. Let's have Mary J. Blige singing about crispy chicken in Burger King. Let that sink in.
Exciting things are happening at Burger King.
Welcome to Burger King.
Oh, what's in those new chicken snack wraps?
What's in the new chicken snack?
Chicken wraps?
What's in the new chicken wraps?
Crispy chicken, fresh lettuce, 3 cheeses.
Wait, the 808's all right though.
That's a drumstick getting hit against the bun.
The new chicken snack wraps. Come and get it at Burger King.
Thank you for killing some time with us.